Hello everyone. This video is being done extemporaneously, so please deal with any stuttering, muttering, or mumbling that I happen to go through. I'm doing this a little bit off the cuff. I actually hadn't planned on doing this video, but I figured might as well because the country seems to be in quite a stir right now, as it rightfully should be, and I had a couple of people to thank and a couple points to talk on as well. The first off, I would like to thank anybody in a medical or essential job function. Those are people who have to continue on working through this difficult time and taking risks because we owe a lot of what we do and take for granted as everyday occurrences such as power, warmth, and other electricities. Every day you're risking your health out there for us, and I'm very thankful for that, as well as those medical professionals who are fighting for everybody else's lives as well as their own and taking risks by simply just going to work and being exposed to this virus. So I got that out of the way, and once again, thank you guys very much, and we appreciate your hard work. So the crazy question is, now that a lot of us are either working from home or not working at all, what do we do with our free time? And I was talking to a very wise woman, my mom, and she said, we have to find a silver lining in every one of these situations. And in order to do that, sometimes you got to dig a little deeper than, the world seems to be ending. So if you do happen to be furloughed, laid off, or working from home, as well as following travel restrictions, you got to find a silver lining. And so what is that silver lining? Well, look at it this way. Right now, you're probably not going to have weekend plans for a month to 2 months. So think about things that you can do from inside your home or from the comfort of a safe place that you couldn't do in other things. So one of the things that I've started to do is I've picked up leatherworking. So this is a previous leatherworking experience. I actually found this little fillet knife, and I made a very simple but very functional little leather sheath for it. I also had another knife that I had. This one's been in my family for almost 20 years now, and I made a much more advanced leather sheath with this one. I've got better stitching along the sides. I've got decorative stippling on the front of it, so it's gone very, very well. It's something that I've just picked up. I also just finished working and actually gave it to the person a multi-tool holder. Couldn't find my words there, so I found made a multi-tool holder for him as well, which was a far more advanced topic and project, I should say, than I had expected. So you have to find the silver linings if you want to be in better shape. I know I've also been weightlifting a lot more. I know you can't tell it, but that's okay. We have to find the silver lining in things. Another thing that I would suggest doing is getting in contact with friends who you haven't necessarily been in touch with for a certain amount of time, and this goes with family as well. There's a lot of families who are segregated out there who can't see each other because of either underlying conditions or travel restrictions. So give your family a call. I'm sure they appreciate it. They appreciate hearing from you in a time of need, and to hear your voice and hear that you're okay. And if you're not okay, especially call them, because that's something that they really cherish. In addition to that, it does look like we're going to be in this for the long haul. From the things that I'm reading and hearing, we're going to be in this for 8 weeks to maybe even 12 weeks or 16 weeks. So keeping a positive mindset and a little bit of a return to normalcy in life every once in a while is something that I would highly recommend doing as well. Things that I've done in the cramped spaces of my apartment is, now that I'm finally getting rid of some boxes, is putting up pictures, adding decorations, making your home feel like home, and having that small amount of return to normalcy. Some families I can't speak for myself as I cook dinner every night, but some families pick a certain night to do like a pizza night or a movie night. Continue that on, because that's going to give you a little bit of a sense of return to normalcy. So if you're, ordering pizza once a week on Thursday nights and watching your favorite show on Hulu or whatever, continue that on. It may seem like a drag, but it's so reassuring to people to actually, interact in a way that is familiar to them. As for my situation, I'm continuing this on at my workplace every Monday. I get to work one day a week basically. So every Monday I go in, I talk with people, I see how they're doing. I make my usual rounds, and it's something that I used to do daily, or certainly twice or three times a week, and it's that little bit of a return to normalcy. So just checking in on people and giving them that sense of these things are going to be all right and it's going to work out for us in the end. I think that's very, very important to do as well. So I want to just take a couple minutes out of your guys' time and say, there is hope in this situation. We are going to be in it for a while, but we are given a unique opportunity to, learn something new, connect with people in your lives who you haven't necessarily connected with. And if all else fails, then we have to look at the positive side, and we have to find the silver lining, because we're not going to get anywhere by just saying this is the end, or a doomsday, or whatever you want to say. If we have that mentality of there's nothing that's going to stop this, then we've already accepted defeat, which I refuse to do. So now that I've been very long-winded, I hope you guys are all out there and talking with your family, communicating with your friends, and staying safe. The government's going to probably introduce a couple more travel restrictions to us, and I would highly encourage you follow them to the extent that they're at, simply because the fewer people that we have move around, the more effective it's going to be. So keep your ear to the ground, and hopefully we'll keep talking to you here in the future. I've got a lot of stuff planned, and hopefully I'm able to do that. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out and a quick video to do that. So stay safe, guys, and hopefully you're doing okay.